jeans. Mexicans are really good about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, you don't fuck up FUBU.
Right. I don't know. Because now, I have a pair of everyday jeans, and a pair of shitty boots, and then I have my show jeans and my show boots, and those are only on nights where I know I'm not drinking too. So
Right.
Like, dude, getting fucked up and then waking up and be like, I fucked up my good boots. Like, it's not good.
Yeah, stepped in hobo shit. Now it just perma smell.
Exactly.
So there's only one pair of show jeans?
Yeah. So the way it goes, I buy a pair of Wrangler cowboy cuts that have been the same price since 1995.
Respectable choice.
Absolutely, rigid denim, rigid indigo wash denim, and I wear those to the shows. These used to be my show jeans.
Out of morbid curiosity, what's the width and length on those?
It's 44 waist, 36 inch inseam.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. You got to have a little dangle room, man.
absolutely. I got a big old fucking hanger.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly for the split because all of a sudden, ooh, there's a breeze. The AC's not even on in this place.
Right. Dude, I wore and they're all highly starched, my show jeans. Yeah.
Oh, I could never. I tried to starch the jeans
This
once.
is
I got
so
them back.
Memphis.
Yeah, I got them back, and they starched them so much, like you had to stick your hand in there and like fist the leg.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this thing.
exactly.
All right, sledding in on a first fisting reference. Seems like a good a time as any. Our guest this week is our friend Ryan Igler,
Yeah,
local
yeah, boys.
Houston comic. Welcome.
Did real fun. Did real good on the roasts 2 nights in a row. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, dude, those are so fun.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like, hope it's not too racist.
Well, that's what's
You.
Yeah, me of all things.
that's what's so fun about how the audience can dictate what is racist or not. Because like we did the show in Tomball, and everyone was just letting her rip.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they were loving it. They love that.
There's-
If you want to pander to Tom Ball,
right.
just
right. Well,
break out your burning cross.
Not even pandering to Tomball. Like it's just like that's just who they are, right?
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean,
it's,
my name starts with an R and ends in an R. The only thing saving me from the word is an L in my last name. So I had to change it on Instagram because of that. It's just one small compressed word. My buddy Shay was like, how you say your name? It's like Rhea. Oh, so sorry, guys. I want a baby pageant. Let's go with Duke of Houston.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. No, but because in Tomball, everyone was just we were saying all of the words. We could we're not 5 minutes in yet, so we want to make sure YouTube doesn't not unmonetize us.
Oh
But
yeah.
Just think of a word. It was said that night in Tomball, and the only thing that the crowd didn't like was another comic was trying to like be shitty to roast the other guy. He goes, "You look like you call it the Gulf of America," and then 150 people in Tomball were silent. They're like, "Fucking yeah,
It is the Gulf of America."
Yeah.
And they start cheering.
You heard the starched jeans crinkle, and they stood up in unison.
Exactly. And then but because we did Thursday night in Tomball and then Friday night in Montrose, which is the gay neighborhood in Houston, and total opposite crowd, Like,
Yeah.
You would think I would have done the more racist jokes in Tomball.
right.
But
I know.
I did not.
Who was I think it was Jordan started it off. You're like, oh, we're just being racist
Yeah.
now.
The second-
I'm on the
the
side
second-
going
yeah.
Full sin.
That was fun.
That's what happens when you run the late show and I'd been smoking all day. I'm just up on stage like, fuck it, let's
Right.
gamble.
Yeah.
We're playing with house
Well,
money here.
I didn't know that y'all were gonna have us back up on stage.
Yeah.
So I had a nice little pre-roll, and they stick a hash noodle in the middle of it. So I was down on the patio just chiefing away, killed my business, and Emily and Cody were like, "Hey, we're gonna go back up." And I was just like,
What?
I have to stairs.
And reading?
I think I have a tumor right now.
So funny.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryan, let's do some interview questions. I was talking to my girlfriend, and she said, "I know this is y'all do more of a chill sesh, but you should ask your guests some questions." All right.
But before we get into asking questions, I just want to make you aware of a fact that he just made me aware of. Do you see that guitar right there?
Yes.
That strap It's fucking African antelope.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that at the Wheel of Death one night. Yeah,
That's the most exotic thing someone's ever brought dead into my apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, dead animals are the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm so impressed by that. Like, he just went full, like...
Well, tell us that story, yeah.
Yeah, so I met a guy, and his name's Maurizio, and I wanted a cool guitar strap, and after I met him, he was like, so I handle mostly exotic pelts. So the first one he made me was... I played on my other white guitar. It goes up, and I'd like the color coordination stuff. But the skin on it is pit viper, and it's like albino pit viper, and he did my name on it and stuff. And
That's what I call my penis.
Hey, but he's snippy. But I wanted a second one because I picked up an SG like the one up there, and it's red. I was like, I want it to match. He was like, I found this pelt here that's dyed red to match it. And he told me about the African antelope. And it turns out they have a mohawk right above their asshole.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, give me some antelope asshole on my neck.
African antelope asshole, I think, is like first in the encyclopedia alphabetically of exotic things you can wear.
No,
like your AAA.
Yeah, no, it's the third step in AA.
Yeah.
But, yes, and he actually had leftover pelt from it. Just big enough, and he made me my joke book out of it. So it's all African antelope.
Yeah.
I was like, make it evil, whatever.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, yo, if you can, let's put blood on it and stuff. But, apparently getting animal blood is somehow harder than you think or whatever, and it would wear off,
It is.
You have to constantly refresh the blood on your strap.
Hey, weird question, because I'm worried about authenticity. Can I get like a pint or two of African antelope
Having
blood?
to source your African antelope blood is so difficult in these trying black markets.
I'm married. No, I get it from her. She's not menopausal yet.
It's the scariest diva cup of all time.
It's the worst time of month for her, but the best time of month for the guitar's looks.
Yeah.
Right? It's never been more scary.
Well, when I had that hemorrhoid last week,
I forgot about that.
yeah,
How'd you get that?
just being fat, you get a lot of them. just being a big fat guy.
The skin tag's bleeding.
That's why we can never change the seating order. It's because after last week, you fucking had a hemorrhoid burst mid-podcast.
Yeah.
And just fucking sat down and finished it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
dude. Yeah, dude.
So nobody's ever sitting in this
Just
podcast.
get over here. Sub-zeroed your butt.
I was literally thinking this is my Michael Jordan flu game as just blood pools in my underwear.
He's so
It's that Mamba
dedicated
mentality.
to such a meaningless cause.
Oh, my God.
No, but I cleaned because these are the same jeans that I wore, and
Oh, not your good work jeans.
no, yeah,
Well played.
exactly. Because I washed them because there was so much. I was like a middle school girl having her first period. There's this like, Hannah, there's blood all over my jeans. What do I do?
I don't know what size I am. I know I'm not a small.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like, you know how Kanye had that Blood on the Leaves album? Like,
No.
Blood on My Jeans would be such a great special name for him.
He puts out a clothesline. It's just swastikas and blood.
Right, exactly.
The album cover's just a stool with a little blood pool.
Right, exactly. Oh man. So yeah. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Ryan. Before you were a touring musician for a long time. Yeah, you've toured with some really fucking famous people all across this country, right?
Yeah, that's up speculation. Famous. No, so it's like mostly like Texas country artists.
Yeah.
That you play the rounds from all of Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Louisiana, a lot of the South.
Yeah.
And
that's my circuit too.
Yeah, I never actually like learned to play or anything like that. I started playing when I was 28. I'm 33 now. So I'd work construction all day, hit the gym for vanity, and then practice till 12 or 1 just making noise. I didn't learn other people's songs. I just like, oh, that sounds cool. That could be something. I don't know.
Absolutely.
But I met a guy named Jason Allen fishing, and I'd sat and played like 3 hours straight on a 12 string for the first time, and just did that. And he was like, "Come on." And he took me, and just like the first show I ever did, playing music was like 300 people at some New Braunfels chili festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you know how to be a utility musician, right? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So I had I have an accordion. I was doing like, Cajun music.
Yeah.
Acadiana,
all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned how to say "got the donk" real well. But yeah, and once I kind of finished up playing with him, out of nowhere, like the universe threw me a Hail Mary, and this chick named Peyton Howie gave me a call randomly. Hey, I'm looking for a guitar player. So I showed up, like, I didn't know what kind of music or what to do or anything, so I showed up with a pedal board that was like the size of this table with everything I had on it.
Yeah.
To play.
Spent all that drywall money to build this pedal board. Yeah.
Dude, I have spent an absurd. I love not saving money, evidently. And yeah, I started with her, but with that, I got to play with some really great musicians that iron sharpened iron, and they got me up to speed real quick on like playing leads, fills, learning about how to play music, and it kind of corresponds, just like the learning aspect of it, and a bunch of reasons. Just like, I don't want your advances. Stop it. And then, hey, we're going to go in a different direction. You hit on a waitress at the Golden Nugget, and I didn't like that. Whatever. It was.
Yeah, no, look. Sometimes you just need to go different. Yeah.
It worked out. They weren't very good people.
Right. No, I feel that 100%. Dude, getting comedically, the way that works like that is when you're featuring for a shitty headliner and then they start cutting your time during the show because you're doing really well or whatever, or they'll come up with an excuse to get you fired for the weekend because, like, what happened, this has happened to me like 2 or 3 times, and it sucked every time. So you get there, you're excited to work a weekend at a club with like a famous person, and then right before you're about to go on stage to do your 20 minutes, they go, hey, before you go on stage, work 100% squeaky PG clean. Don't talk about being fat, and don't reference COVID or whatever their list of demands are. And then if you still crush when you get off stage, they'll be like, hey, why don't we give this other local open micer some time? Like, if you still like beat them with the things that they ask, and then if you accidentally drop a fuck, they'll just fire you for the weekend because they'd rather have a shittier, less talented person around them to like not fuck with their ego.
Let me shine.
Yeah,
I haven't worked as hard.
That's fortunately never happened to me, but I already know how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one set and get fired because,
or just get fat.
Yeah.
One thing you're not gonna do is tell me I have to be squeaky PG clean because I'm just gonna stand up there silently.
Right.
I got nothing for that. I don't.
Yeah, it's
Give
kind
it
of
up for your host. That's my time.
That's a thank you. Good night.
That's as clean as I can be.
Yeah, well, it's like, dude, like foul language. Like I was never taught like bad words or anything other than mom forcing the church on me.
Right.
But other than that, is like raised with '90s rednecks, and then I spent all of my 20s in oil.
Yeah.
West Texas and in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. I don't even know I'm saying it half the time.
Yeah.
Oil people have slurs we've never heard before.
Oil people are, and then
my dad worked in an oil refinery for 30 years. That wasn't speculation.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would just let shit slip and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, it's oilism.
Oil people are the worst at. Well, it feels all right. It's an opposite thing. They're great at extremely stressful situations that could murder you, but if a slight inconvenience happens to them, like in a gas station, they'll just freak the fuck. What are you doing? You don't have to pick fucking sixes. God damn it!
Yeah.
I've been gone for 8 fucking months.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's the craziest fucking thing how people are. And I say people because I'm wired exactly like that. Like, you know this about, like, I used to be a paramedic.
Yeah.
I used to do disaster medical response.
Yeah.
Like, when there's a crisis, there's nobody you want over me.
Yeah.
I don't lose my shit.
Right. Yeah,
if it's
same.
slightly raining when I'm in a car, I will have a fucking meltdown.
Oh, cut me off in traffic. I say my full name.
Saying your own full name, it's a level of pissed off.
But yeah, no, actually, was fun, man. I had a good time out there. Actually, I got into I bought this little travel guitar just to,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how to play
Travel?
what the strings were. Yeah, and I took it offshore with me, and and one time I had this this drilling engineer Maria. I don't know why I had to code switch on her, but she came in. Yeah, she came in because I'd always work with the drilling engineers, and she was like, "Oh, you play very nicely. You have to meet my husband. He's a producer in Houston." And I was like, "Okay," because most people they hype that
They
up.
say
And you're
shit.
like, "Yeah, you're like you ain't shit."
Yeah.
But I showed up, and he was like putting on TV shows, and he got with me, and he's like, "Would you like to score it? Have you done that before?" Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've done this. So he showed me what the project was, and it was called Manny, and it was about a cross-dressing boxer. He lived dual lives.
Yeah, I saw that get pushed on Hulu or something. I think
Something.
Well, because there was a time like right after COVID where they were pushing all of the cross like. Did you see, what was that shitty movie that won all the?
So you've seen my OnlyFans?
Yeah. There was a shitty movie that won a bunch of awards because it was like a cross-dressing drug dealer that no one saw. And,
Closest I could get was Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank.
yeah. But yeah, all right. So anyway, back to Manny.
But yeah, so I started scoring that show, and then I don't know if it took off or anything like that. I haven't seen a check.
Yeah.
But I did it, love of the game and experience it. I had a great time, and then never scored again because I was like, that's not my jam.
Right.
But back to the music career, so to say. After like a year and a half, 2 years working her show, building it up, they took off. Now they're touring around, running with Gretchen Wilson and all of them.
Oh yeah.
Fun, but
God bless him.
yeah. 2 days after I got let go from her, another guitar player named Brian Sowell gave me a holler, and he's another touring cat, and he was like, same thing happened with me with Travis Tritt's daughter. I was like, yeah, but that's way cooler. Here's a quarter, buddy. But he put me in touch with Trent Cowie, and he came over. I learned the tunes in a couple days, and he came, and he was like, I like how you're doing that and playing the songs. So I spent another 2 years playing with him, and we had a great time. I had some fun. They were the party band types, and like one night the bass player Jake was blackout drunk, puking, and he's got long hair. I'm jealous of his majestic mane that he rocks. And I put down drinking years ago for good reasons. You call your woman Hitler and pee on the bar so many times. It takes,
He hasn't hit his quota yet.
bro, you got to step up your game.
Well, I don't know. I was happy. I don't know. I've been happy with the amount of drinking I've been doing. I haven't really been fucking up.
I wasn't talking about the drinking. I'm just saying you call your girlfriend Hitler a lot.
I never call her Hitler. I just call
I did. I was standing in a Whataburger parking lot, blackout drunk. So I used to have a 1-ton express van with flames on it. It was bagged on 26s. Yeah, old money. And I was in the middle of the parking lot, not in a spot, parked like this. It's like 23 feet long, blocking everything. I'm standing there peeing, facing a car of other drunks that are
at the Whataburger that are trying to get their taquitos and honey butter chicken biscuits.
Yeah, I was standing there to, my missus, she was the responsible one. Hey, maybe don't stay out till 3 a.m, blackout drunk, And I was like, you know what? She's gonna try to end the party. It's fucking. It's already past closing time.
We're at Whataburger. The party's over.
Yeah.
All right? This is the last treat of the party.
Well, plus I'd always get me a sixer or a couple tall boys for after the bar to drink and drive home responsibly. If it's in the bag, you can't get arrested. I'm standing there peeing in the parking lot, and I was like, this is a good time to call the missus. I give her a call and say, guess what I'm doing? I'm peeing in the Whataburger parking lot. There's nothing you can do about it. You're fucking Hitler. Full transition. That was one of the points. I was like, maybe I can't handle this because I don't understand moderation.
Right.
I don't either, bro. I'm right there with
Straight to blackout every time.
Yeah.
Every
Crown
time.
and Croaks, hot? I don't care. Let's go.
I feel that. I feel that 100%. I don't go straight to blackout anymore. Like I don't know. I'm pretty good right now. I've been running pretty well. I had
Life is finding balance.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if I had that gear, I would still be just doing a little bit of heroin just to take the edge off every
Right.
now and then.
Yeah.
But I don't have that.
Just snort it. You know, it's
I
safer.
did. I had at the You Look Like on Saturday in Lafayette. I did.
At a strip joint.
I
by
was
the
about
way.
to say,
whatever you're
I
about
saw
to
that.
say, you need to qualify it with it. You're at a strip club. That ups the drink count allowable by at least 5.
Oh yeah, no, I had 4 beers, 4 shots, and 1 bump of cocaine, and I was fine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I had my rigid indigo jeans on, so I didn't get any lap dances.
What's that? Starch?
yeah.
It's juice.
I like the small town strip clubs and the roast show. Dude, the strippers loved the roast show. So they loved it so much because we got
Free dances for
it
everybody.
was 7 o'clock to 8:30. All right, so we sold like 100 or something tickets. So we had 100 people in the strip club before the sun was down. So the owner loved that shit. All right, you know, like so the owner was super stoked. He was sitting there with 3 bitches in a private table, just watching people roast each other on the main strip club stage. Like we did it great. All the strippers liked us immediately. They were all coming up like to us because we couldn't. It's actually a nice strip club. You couldn't smoke inside.
Wow.
Which is it's surprising for Lafayette. And
I was saying earlier when you said you did 1 bump of cocaine, it's like, I don't know if I trust the sourcing in the Lafayette strip club. For my
it's a lot better than
brave
Homa.
You're a brave man.
well, it was fun. I mean, it was in the moment. They were like free drinks. The wonderful, not that illicit things happen at strip clubs.
And never to entertainers.
And yeah.
Oh, never. Never had a bad time.
Because I called my girlfriend first, and I was like, hey, she knew I was at the strip club and stuff, and she was just like, as long as you pay the strippers, it's okay. And I was like, all right, so we'll just keep it transactional. She was like, it'd be weird if they did stuff for you for free. And I was like,
What did you do the bump off of, Will?
her finger, her coke finger.
That's such a boring choice.
Do you think that's all right? When I was younger, you would do. Well, look, I'm in a very happily committed relationship right now. I really am. I think y'all saw the text. Well,
Yeah,
it was like
so many.
Yeah.
Like,
we have a group text, and they got all the comedians got free lap dances. Not all night. They got like 1 free lap dance or 2 free lap dances or
which
something.
breaks your rule about you have to pay for it.
Right, which means I didn't do it.
That's why you go for 2.
Yeah, and then I just yelled into the I hate being in love because you
You really rein yourself on certain things to where if you weren't,
Do you think
we're going for a pick 6.
Do you think a stripper's ever been told no when offering a free lap dance before? That had to have fucking rocked her world.
Well, there was this cute. It was a cute little Asian woman named Katana, quote unquote. She was not Japanese. I just want everyone to know that. I got a little frustrated. I was like, Katana, are you Japanese? She goes, no, I'm fucking Vietnamese.
Well,
And
the
I-
only Asian we ever seen before was the Mortal Kombat
So
lady.
it's still made in China.
So we named her after that.
Yeah. Well, Katana, could you clean my blade? And then just
It's a sling blade. Oh.
because I'm retarded. But
I'm a big fan of seppuku.
But yeah, no, it was really fun doing the strip club. I hate being in love. I do love that. I have no qualms with drinking and driving, speeding, committing tax fraud. But if my girlfriend says you have to pay the strippers, I'm just like, fine, I'll listen to you.
Dude, we are the same.
Ironically, like, she just wants you to be a somewhat moral person. You have to pay the stripper is a good life rule to live
exactly.
by.
Yeah.
I can't, that's not even an
Right?
objectionable
That's-
boundary. Like,
that's-
you should always pay the stripper unless they're trying to steal your handicapped friend's wallet. Which
That's
one
from the
time-
Bible. Render unto Caesar.
Jesus wrote that one.
I saw 2 strippers at Rick's Cabaret pick up my friend Brandon unconscious out of his wheelchair and hold his finger up to the ATM and use it to press the button.
Oh no, that's Tony's dream.
I would have completely stopped it, except he's a multimillionaire. So, like, what are they going to take him out of the ATM for? Fucking knock yourself
What's
out.
the withdrawal limit? 5K? Okay.
If you're willing to rob a guy in a wheelchair while he's unconscious, I'm not getting involved in this.
It was weird leaving the strip. I left the strip club. So the show was over at 8:30. We left at like 10, I think. because I wanted to go drink with people who didn't have pasties on. And you know, shout out to all the strippers. Shout out to all the strippers over there. Destiny.
Cinnamon, vanilla, Mercedes.
Cut these off,
yeah,
then.
yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Before,
Dance, man. That's why I brought the guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
so I'm guessing 20 a song is where we're getting into CD.
$100 you get Freebird.
Right. Yeah. That's fun.
You think I can last through Freebird? You can't even make it to the bridge.
But yeah, no. Leaving the strip club at 10 was weird because that's when first shift gets off, like, and it transitions to late night shifters, and dudes chilling to pick up their girls in their girlfriends' cars from the strip club has always been an odd.
Ooh, yeah.
Like it's always an odd transition, right? Because I used to bounce at a strip club in Memphis, and so like you walk the girl out to her bum ass fucking boyfriend, and like
Who refers to himself as a hustler.
right,
Yeah. Yeah, with a blue door on a green Honda Accord.
exactly.
The rims is be shining though.
Yeah. Yeah, they 20s, but I keep them clean.
They 20s, but the hoes 18s.
Yeah. It is always weird. Oh man, and I forgot about this because I hadn't been in a strip club in so long. White strippers in the South just dropping the N-word, just carpet bombing that.
I mean, do cornrows get a pass? If the pinky nail has a gem on it.
Yeah. You
call me by my full name.
No comments. We can move on.
I was just
I'm hard.
like, I just got such a clear mental picture of what this girl looked like.
Exactly.
And I don't even have to, I just know that's what every Louisiana stripper looks somewhat vaguely the same.
Hey, you haven't lived until you've been to the House Club in Houma, Louisiana. So I used to work the completion side sometimes at the BP.
Is that what it was called? The completion side?
We were racing at that point.
Yeah. So me and the team would go out, and they took this Katrina house just in the middle of the shitty side of Houma, Louisiana, and turned it into a titty bar. They literally plywooded up the windows, built a plywood horseshoe stage.
Yep.
So it went
Through
from
the kitchen in the back.
Katrina house to Katana house real quick.
Yeah.
But dude, they had 4 poles throughout the thing, and the girls would come out. And man, if one had a full set of teeth, they were the B+ team.
Yep.
And the music they would play, I'd never heard of before. It was only like Southern trap music from like every SoundCloud rapper in Houma, Louisiana. And the private dance area, you walk through saloon doors 10 feet from the front. And it was
As one does.
It was 4 chairs facing each other with no dividers. And it was just like deck boards built into like a lounge chair.
Yeah.
And dude, yeah, if you didn't leave with a splinter, like, good. What's that? Is that infected? That's a staph infection. You need to get that looked at. So we don't ask questions here, babe.
So ironically, I've performed comedy in strip clubs more times than I've performed at the Punchline in Houston by a 2-to-1 factor.
That's funny.
So the last time I had a strip club show, we went down to Ocean's Cabaret in Galveston. And like we were supposed to start the show at 10 and be out of there by 11:30, but it dragged and it dragged. So we didn't start until midnight. And the strippers are like in a pile of naked stripper in the corner, just getting angrier and angrier. And I'm the feature, and I'm just watching them look at the clock tick towards 2 o'clock and know they're just not making money.
I ain't even made payout yet, motherfucker.
So I'm supposed to do 20 minutes. I did 37 because fuck these hoes. And told Jesse at like the 20-minute mark from stage, I'm like, hey, I'm going to run the light for a while because fuck these bitches making money. Because I thought it would be funny. And I'm like, when can you ever cost strippers money as an ugly white guy? Like, this is once in a lifetime. So I'm feeling like,
how the tables have turned.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I got to win already. So I get off stage. Then Jesse goes up to headline, does his usual 40 minutes to 80 minutes, depending on how many many times he gives himself callbacks. It's a super vague ending time. And so he's still on stage when the clock hits 2 o'clock. And I'm like...
Ain't a stripper made a dime.
Nope.
So Jesse gets off stage and comes in. We're all in this. All the comics are in the side private VIP section or whatever. So I don't really want to hang around with Galveston strippers after a show, especially ones that I've just been making angry. So I say my goodbyes to everybody in the VIP, and I start walking out. When I'm walking towards the door, there's a waitress with a tray, and she's got bundled up like $100 worth of one bundles on like a serving tray, like 7 of them. And she looks at me and she goes, "You're one of the comics." And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, the owner wanted you to have this." And so she gives me 2 of the bundles and starts walking towards the section. So I stick them in my backpack and I walk out. I get 5 minutes down the freeway and Jesse calls me and he's like, "Hey, that money, like the owner wanted to get some photos of us like throwing money on the girls." So that was like,
oh man, I didn't even get them. I'll turn around right now.
I was like, I'm already on the freeway, dog.
I'm gone.
I'm not coming back.
Burning tolls, not paying them.
So not only did they not get paid for the entire night I was doing comedy, I stole the $200 of comp money they were supposed to get from me.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Fun, since we're on strip club topics, fun fact. Over at the church house at St. James, my grandma designed and drew that fountain, the horse fountain.
Oh,
out
really?
front. Yeah.
As soon as you said my grandma, I deep breath holding for where that's going to land.
They run deep in the
Where's
circuit.
this?
Where's this strip club story going?
Hey, you don't know how much work you can get if your teeth can come out.
Right.
No, but yeah, she designed that because she thought it was a church.
Yep.
Yeah, she found out afterwards it wasn't. She, oh my.
But
Yeah.
you know, people worship there.
Oh.
Yeah, that pussy.
Did it?
And the buffet's really good too.
Yeah.
All you can
$15
eat.
all you can eat. Swedish meatballs, man.
Dude, the strip club buffet. Oh man,
I can't think.
you
of
have
one
that strung up like Jimi Hendrix. So you're a lefty.
No, I'm left-handed, but I play right-handed. I've tried. It's actually everything on it is backwards. It's a Hendrix Strat.
Okay,
so, like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
pickups are backwards. This is backwards, so that it's as if like how he played it.
All right, cool.
It sounds sick. Like I brought it out tonight so I could play at the wheel.
Yeah.
And just try a different. I like to rotate the guitars out there, just give something new.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's cool.
You're one of the few people I ever met that can answer this question or have an opinion on this topic. What feels better? Killer show as a musician, killer set as a comic.
Killer set as a comic.
Yeah.
It's way more rewarding because with music you know you're gonna win. With comedy, it's kind of like, yo, I wrote this out, and when it hits, oh, it tickled the brains of people. It's like, oh, dude, that's cool. It's really rewarding. Plus, there's nothing to hide behind. It's you, you know, and like that's very attractive because it's like it's a different feeling. But don't get me wrong, like slamming a solo, or whenever you're improv-ing a bunch of stuff, that's really cool too, because it's like I've practiced these riffs by myself, and it's kind of the same thing. You go out and play those, and like, dude, that was sick. Whatever you did, the little bends and stuff, you know.
That is interesting, because like the old saying is, every musician wants to be a comedian, and every comedian wants to be a musician.
A
Right.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Before music, all I did, like back when Pandora was a thing and oil, was like listen to comedy radio, and then I found the guys I like. I found like Dan Cummins, Matt Bronner, Doug Stanhope, and it never occurred to me up until a couple years ago that like, oh, you can do that.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever told me. I didn't figure it out or
Right.
anything. Like,
Well, because we all started late in the game. I think because a lot of the younger comics that I meet, they're like, I started when I was 15. I'm like, the fuck?
How?
why
Weren't
haven't
you
you
chasing
gotten good
pussy
yet?
and in credit card debt?
Yeah.
You
You have to drop out of college first before you get over.
Yeah,
like,
right. Hey, community college,
Yeah, there you go.
almost graduate over here.
Hey, nobody in this room has a degree, bro.
No.
No, there was a misprint at Ole Miss at the University of Mississippi. There was a misprint for the graduates, and it said William Lynn Loden Jr. as well. I'm technically like 3 credits short of a degree, but there was a misprint, so they think I graduated.
My autism can't pass geography.
Dude,
Like the
yeah.
final on the geography thing in college that I failed 4 separate times is just they give you a blank map and you have to fill in like the country names and the rivers, and my brain won't do that shit.
See, I figured out a different way to pass. So like high school and in like community college, I grew up around hot rods and racing and stuff like that. Like over here, growing up in Houston, right across the street from my house was a speed shop that built cars.
Yeah.
And they did sell meth.
You grew up on the west side and stuff?
Nah, north side, right?
Oh, yeah. They love the fucking dude. I found this old documentary on YouTube about street racing in Houston. Was all north side shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Rankin Road before they put in the speed
Rankin
bumps.
Road was like a drag racing strip.
Yeah, no, we used to. I grew up right there off East Rankin and stuff. So like, my dad and them would like soup up their '81 Chevy or their El Camino. Like, actually, my dad bought a 400 small block from a guy named Dirty White Boy and put it in his truck. Dirty White Boy was a fast motherfucker. He couldn't catch it, man. Dude. Fucking, but yeah, growing up out there, like I always, oh shit, where were we going with that?
How you learned things.
Right. Somehow. But, with teachers and shit. So I would fix their cars in high school in the auto shop for like, you need alternator, water pump, $50, and give me a B. I'm a C student at best.
There you go.
But hey, 3.0, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
But and I also did that in college because the music majors, they don't know how to work on their cars.
Dude, that's such a good point.
But yeah, so I would just fix the teachers' cars and they would pass me.
Yeah.
So I didn't learn shit. Yeah, I went to school for music. It was classical music and like theory and stuff. I didn't retain shit. I can't read music. Like, no, not at all.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm 2 credits short of a degree in history with a minor in classics and economics. And now I fucking float in tape.
Yeah, I know. And I'm out here doing construction, doing people's showers and cabinets, listening to Cholito Sanchez. They walk in and see me, and I'm like, ole way.
I just can't go to my job in the poker room in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm going to go back and finish that political science degree.
Yeah. Dude, on poker,
and do what with it?
No.
I love playing poker, by the way. Like, that's my jam. Like, whenever we would be offshore, that's all we lived for. Actually, at the You Look Like show, the one guy, whenever we were standing after the show and came up, I worked with him offshore. He trained me up and did
Really?
stuff. I took so much money from him playing poker. And then he would host poker nights at his house in this rich neighborhood out in Tomball. Yeah. And I would go there and just clean the house with these dudes. And there's always the one guy that can't handle just losing.
Tries to re-buy into. That's a weird white guy thing. Yeah. Like,
I don't get it.
Yeah. No, because the only time I really played poker was in college with like frat boys, and like they couldn't handle losing to me. So like playing college poker was always interesting because there's the 2 frat guys who pretend not to care about money and are trying to make jokes. They're like, oh, I was all in faking it, and I was like, all right, well, I'll take your fucking shit. And then there are the 3 guys that are really serious. And then, like, I would just slow play them until the end of the night. And then, like, one guy would just fucking re-buy in. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm good. I just made rent. I want to leave.
You have a trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, them oil guys are the same way out there. Them big macho, I got this. I'm the god of all things mentality. And it's just like, bro, you're betting on an off pair. You have a high card right now. What are you doing? You're suited. Oh, that,
All right.
It was all I did in college. Like, I would go during the daytime and shoot pool for about 10 hours a day because that's how I was hustling people for tuition.
Nice.
I used to be a pool hustler before I did anything.
I did it for a little bit out in West Texas. Cause in between jobs, it's, drink, go to the one strip club, Jaguars of all things. We had a great time there all the time.
Learn one 9-ball break, you can make a decent amount of money in a short amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's also how meth got introduced.
I feel like we would have met anyway.
I feel like all 3 of us could have met in 3 different professions in 3 different rooms.
Absolutely.
Like, did you do the job out in fucking Jacinto? Yeah.
Yeah, man, we had to fix that drywall. That cougar kept hitting on us.
It was after Allison or Harvey or some shit.
Oh, you were the guy selling tarps. Fuck yeah.
I was like every job I worked in, I was always just inside in the offices. Like, hey, we need a nerd to do payroll.
Yeah.
Like,
that's-
I was spreadsheets all day in the trailer offices.
my brain doesn't work that way. Like, kill me. I can't do fluorescent lighting in an office setting.
I try because that's why I liked construction more, and that's why I like road comedy more than anything in the world. Is like I get to see new shit every time I go, even if I'm going to the same place, even if I'm going to like Lafayette, Lake Charles, or some of my other stomping grounds. Like I'm like, oh, I get to see these motherfuckers.
Yeah, same thing with music. Different venue every night.
Yeah,
different
exactly.
set of cougars to ward off. It's
Absolutely.
like, what's happening?
Dude, yeah.
What event is going to transpire tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you don't ever have to make plans to hang out with your friends because you're going to get an assorted group of them at whatever show you're on next.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
I see people when I see them. Like,
Exactly.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's why I liked playing festivals and stuff, because you'd see guys like, dude, I hadn't seen you in a year. How you been? Stuff like that. And then you play the show together and go get baked out back. And it's like,
that's
dude,
the way this gets booked. Like, whatever show we have that's closed, I grab people that's around. Like, hey, come to the podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Dude.
No, but it's just always fun. It's like, what kind of antics are you going to get into after the show happens? Because everybody's jazzed up, I like to celebrate after a show.
Yeah.
It's fun. You get to hang, do shit with the boys, and it's like you never know. It's like,
Love to celebrate after a good show.
yeah.
Like to slink away and drive home in silence after a bad show.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like I drive an hour, so I live in
Yeah.
Magnolia. So every time
time's
I'm
an hour
I'm
at
an
least.
hour one way.
Yeah.
So if I have a good
Yeah.
set, I'm like, I'll listen to it back and
Yeah.
then turn on some tunes or whatever, jam some Pantera.
Yeah.
Or if I eat shit, which I'm still new, so it's there's been a lot of long drives back. Just silence and being like, "Fuck, am I doing?"
Dude, when I started, I was living in Corinth, Mississippi with my aunt and uncle, and I would drive to Memphis, which was an hour and a half, 2 hours, to go to an open mic. And if I bombed, you bomb that 5 minutes, and then it's just just hearing the wind blowing on the way back. It's
Yeah.
just chiefing heaters.
That's,
This is
I
dope.
know that, dude. I miss smoking cigarettes.
Man, me too. Of all the
Marlboro
things
Reds.
I quit, I miss the shit out of cigarettes.
Well, I would pack and a half a day and oil.
2.
Yeah, sometimes
yeah.
2 if the job was a motherfucker. It's like,
Right.
hey, we've been up for 28 hours working manual, all working the floor.
Oh.
And let me burn some heaters real quick. Oh, we got to fill up. Fucking 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
4. Up the stairs. Then I switched to American Spirits because they're organic.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, it's healthier.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, because I love saving money.
Right.
And finally, I was like, all right, I got to put these down. And that's right when vapes came out. So I had like a hand grenade one. Some
Yeah.
guy, some wizard-looking dude would go in the back and like make the juice right there. Hey, how many milligrams you want? Give me 10. And he'd put like 15, 20 in each
Wow.
hit. Oh, yeah, dude. You want to talk about like, dude, I got 2 6s in right now.
God damn.
I'm still weaning off the dosage. But
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Put that down because it started to give me a cough. It started dipping.
Yeah.
And then that fucked up my gums. So I was like, yo, what's the next fix? Cigars are healthy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've just inhaled cigars for years, man. That's why, now I get baked and I'm like, tumor?
Yeah.
Like,
Right
actually,
in my left rib side, and it's like, oh, that's where the cancer lives.
Right,
That's
right,
cool.
right? I had some chest congestion a couple weeks ago, and I was sitting at the doctor and did the smart thing of getting ripped beforehand on my old school 12-inch bong in the garage, and I can't let go of the old days. and
Start playing In the Garden of Vita. Like,
I've
Dude,
never
I've done
related.
that.
We've all done that.
No, actually,
Legitimately.
I'm sitting up there. So I'm working on a bit right now because for how I like to practice is I'll practice sober and record my session and
Yeah.
playing and stuff, and then I'll take some shrooms or something like that and come back and play and then play back the differences. But every time I come back on the mushroom ones, it's just me on the floor going, every bird, yeah, bicycle kicking on the floor. It's like. Yeah, it's fun to do that, but then experimenting with sound whenever you're fucked up. It's kind of like, you ever just petted a tree?
Yep.
Except it's got strings, and you think, dude, that's gonna be sick, and you play it back, and it's just fart noises through pickups.
absolutely. I did I ate too many mushrooms a couple of weeks ago because I was like, maybe I'll come up with some good sketch ideas or like funny comedy. And I just wrote Keisha Hunt equals Blade.
I remember that night.
Transblade. We're back to Katana.
I would watch Keisha Hunt doing a Blade. I would pay like $50 to see Keisha Hunt just as Blade for a night, just
Right.
walking around, just killing random people.
Just stud Blade. Just
Stud Blade.
He just pulls a
just in a-
giant dick out and just beats people. to death.
She unzips her gimp mask and pulls out a tiny sword.
Yeah,
Love Keisha, but
she's the best.
my roommate took too many mushrooms a couple of weeks ago and tried to watch Squid Games in Korean with the subtitles. And he's just on the couch crying about how the subtitles are too wavy for him to
Dude, it's like staring at sand dunes in a storm.
He's like, I don't understand what's happening at all.
We realized the future. What is this Zen garden bullshit? It goes away every few seconds.
It's just Korean noises and people dying. Shit's wavy.
Well, watching the lips not match.
Yeah.
Fucking with me. But yeah. Yeah, back to fuck, man.
We're
Now
good.
I want a cigarette. That's one of my favorite things. Like I like to be a romantic type of guy. Romanticize things that I don't
Yeah.
know if other people do. So
Yes.
like black coffee, a Marlboro Red in my underwear on a porch on a cold morning is one of my favorite things in life. But it's not even that. It's the run to try to not shit yourself in the man camp toilet, and then you got the fat guy that just polished off 2 gas station taquitos and a big gulp in there blowing it out, and then you got to go suffer that sober.
Like, there are certain types of situations where you just can't replicate how good cigarettes are. The after sex cigarette.
Yes.
The after you ate cigarette.
Yeah.
I have an excuse to get away while this person is on stage cigarette. That's the best cigarette.
That's a great cigarette.
Yeah.
Everybody understands he's just out back smoking. He's got to get his nicotine
Yeah.
fix.
Exactly.
What'd you think of my set? Sorry, I was smoking, man.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
get it.
on me.
That's on me. Yeah. I'll watch you next time.
Yeah, I'm sure you did the same minute you did on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean when I bombed?
No, you played guitar on Kill Tony.
Yeah, dude, by the way, that thing needs a fucking setup. It's just straight DI signal, no reverb, no delay, nothing.
Yeah.
But that's the hill I die on is tube amplification. Like modelers to where you're just through front of house. I have a theory on that. That's why shows nowadays, whenever they're doing that and it's just a clean stage, it's dead. It's soulless. Not that they're not playing what's great or anything. There's just something missing. Because if you're in the middle and the house mains are on each side of you, all you hear is drums. There's no fill in the middle. That's why it seems soulless and dead and disconnected from the audience, because you're not seeing what's happening. Like, I've spent hours working on this. If I did that with my stand-up, it'd be different. It would sound great like that did. But it's that missing element.
I always, since Don't Tell's gotten so big, and we do all of these weird venues that aren't for comedy. I feel like they want to set them up like singer-songwriters from the 60s. They're like, here's a carpet, and like, I'm like, who am I, Joan fucking Baez? Like, what's going on? Like, that's a reference, right?
Here's a bit about my truck.
Yeah. Well, and with music venues specifically, because like music is so different than comedy, because they have the monitors pushing back at you, which so there's a timing thing. Anyone who listens to this who actually knows music and music setup is going to hate the way I describe everything because I don't know the words for it.
What you getting at, Will?
No. But like
You put me on?
no. You can't trick a trickster.
Hey.
You can't trick the old Igler.
Hey.
He's a sneaky Igler.
You can say my full name.
Yeah.
Coming off as kind of an Igler lover here.
But when they have those, because they have,
I grew up in Black Church.
yeah,
The food's better. The music's better. They respect the 12 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go to
They
Black
hit
Church?
different too, man.
yeah.
Them hats. They take that bird off.
Yeah. The monitors, when they're pushing back at you in music venues, bother the shit out of me because I don't need to hear my own voice. need to hear the audience reacting to my voice.
Right.
Like, and it's on a 2-second delay. Like, do they have a delay up there for music just so you can hear you? Like, what?
No, it's straight as it's happening. Because if there is a delay, that'll fuck you up. Like that latency will get you.
Yes.
But I agree with you in stand up. The only thing is if I can't hear, like at the roast battles, if I can't hear everything they're saying, then it kind of fucks up being able to do a quick rebuttal and then get back to it.
Right.
But with music, I need that so I can hear what I'm doing. It might not be that I don't know what I'm playing. It's more so, did it slightly get out of tune or something like that? Because that'll fuck it up big time. But like on the Kill Tony show, there's no monitor, so I'm going off muscle memory. And the band took forever to come in. I'm just like, guys, you're leaving me to hang.
Well, because they want you to fail on Kill Tony.
I know.
The thing is Kill Tony is built for you to fail.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I realized. I was like, oh, if you can overcome the things that you're set up for failure for, then okay, there's something. Plus, I got to talk about being a child model for wieners.
Well sentence.
I used the same jokes that bombed on Kill Tony to get passed at the mothership on the same day. It was wild. It was
nice.
It was literally I did Kill Tony on the same night as my last audition to become a paid regular at the mothership. I did Kill Tony. I did my Winston fucking Churchill joke, which is great. Howie Mandel hated it. I tried, which like after he just blown Cam Patterson. And not physically, but he was like, I think you're a genius. You're the next Richard Pryor. And I was like, all right, I love Cam.
I mean, Richard Pryor also liked rocks.
Yeah. I like fire.
But that could come off as bitter, but it's not. But then I was like, I was trying to have fun banter, but they hated my joke. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to leave. And I remember leaving and being like, how do they not like that joke? That joke fucking rules. Fuck them. I'm going to do that joke. And then, like, I literally, I got off of the Kill Tony stage after being told that I sucked, walked into the Little Boy to do my last audition, and I'd already done like 3 auditions. And then I was like, fuck it. And I did the exact same jokes, like right off the jump. And then after I got off stage, Adam Egan was like, all right, man, just send in your avails every week now. You're in. I go, that's it? Fucking sick.
Awesome, man. Like, to me, that's the coolest fucking thing.
That's the mountaintop right now.
Literally, like it's so cool just to be able to go do that, like for what it is and everything. But being that level of stand up, to be able to know like, yo, you deserve to be here.
Thanks. Yeah, no, it's really cool being able to work there once or twice a month. I really love it. It's always interesting going from like there because it's rarefied air, then being like the next weekend it's like, all right. You're in Shreveport performing for 3 people, and that's your gig this weekend.
Right.
All right. Is that where I belong more? I don't know anymore.
It's still cool.
I love it. I love
any chance I've gotten to travel to do it. It's like I'd fucking try to do my best every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it never stops feeling fun to be sent places to do comedy.
Absolutely. Like that's part of why like I attract to it is like the travel aspect. Just to go in and like I love meeting people everywhere. So with music you got to meet everybody, and then some waitress tells you a bullshit life story about how why she got this face tattoo on a bender. Hochatown, Oklahoma, everybody.
Well, the thing I've reached a place now, and I don't know if you're at that place, but I used to be at the place where it's like, man, give me everything. I want all of the experiences. And now that I'm like 6 years in, I've hit a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't actually need to go to College Station ever again.
Right.
Like, it's never gone well for me there. Why do I keep ramming myself into this wall?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to do unpleasant things anymore. And is that going to cost me $20 here and there? Absolutely.
Oh, no, not 20 for a 3-hour round trip.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But the host will let you bum a cigarette if you ask nicely.
Yeah, and you can't find good drugs out there. You think a college town, something.
No, but it's A&M. It's it's those. They're
We got ketamine from the veterinary clinic.
Yeah. I've got something that gives bulls extra semen. Do you?
We got fresh cow milk. You want some?
I wouldn't think I was funny if I was in a K-hole either. I mean, I get how that.
Yeah. Haven't done that one yet.
I did it once. It doesn't.
You
like,
just divided the room.
I'm
People who have taken ketamine and people who haven't.
I'm an uppers boy. If we're really gonna, and
Yeah.
I like my uppers. I like my nicotine. I like my cocaine. I like my my Jägermeister. That's an upper. I don't care what it is. When people are like
dude.
alcohol's
How are we best friends?
Dude, Jaeger was my jam for the longest time.
I'm
I would like to
like-
thank Pantera for that one. Like, Pantera made me an alcoholic. It's like, I want to be Dimebag so bad.
I'm so the
I
yang.
can
Like,
keep up.
yeah.
give me the Vicodin. Give me the Seroquel. Give me all the heroin, man. Like, I want to go to sleep for 3 days. I want to go clean my house.
No, bro, let me boof some Adderall. and
Yeah,
go to
exactly.
town.
Let me boof some Adderall and then think I'm a goddamn genius.
Yeah.
This is Keisha Hunt Blade.
No, let me boof Adderall and see how long it takes. So I'm 3 hours in, and now I have a thumb scar.
Bro,
Left-handed, it's on the right.
when I was in college, me and my best friend were trying to cram for finals, and he had ADHD. So I went to his dorm room to study, and I saw the bottle, and I didn't realize it was time release. So I took one, and then like 45 minutes later, I'm not feeling anything. So I take 2 more to go check on the first one and see what happened. Long story short, I took 12 of his 24-hour time release Concertas. No, it was going fine. We studied for like 3 hours, and I was walking home. And I got stuck in the underground parking garage memorizing license plates, which is where he found me the next morning when he was walking to class. As I was just muttering letters and numbers as walking.
You're writing tickets for people for how long they've been there.
No, I remember because I started doing blow before Adderall. I remember like I was doing blow at high school because I worked at a smoothie shop, and then I would like.
That's a college drug, dog.
Well, and then I went to college in Mississippi, and there's no. I'm not doing blow in Mississippi. Like, let's be all right.
Let's be honest. College in Mississippi is a tenuous.
Blow comes in and out of my life. Like when I was living in Mississippi and Memphis, like it's like you want to do some blow? No, not really. It's probably been stomped on 9 times. I'll do blow near an ocean. That's where.
I'll do blow near an ocean is a special name. That's the one right there.
No, dude,
That's
you just
poetry.
jogged my memory on this. So I used to work offshore on drill ships, be 200-300 miles out in the middle of the Gulf, right? Well, this has only happened once, and we tried to catch it. So we would fish off the bow of the ships, right? And it's about 60 foot from the bottom deck to the water. We saw a package floating by, and we immediately ran over to the weld shop and said, dude, weld us up. We need a new gaff for fish and stuff, you know? Dude, he welded up this thing, like 15 minutes, made this little retriever thing. And, dude, we chunk and try to catch this package, poke a hole in the side of it. Dude, we got so close. I don't know what to do with it there, you know? But it's like, let me just stow away this kilo.
That's the scariest claw game. That's the most intense claw. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, didn't even put a quarter in,
Yeah.
man.
Whole time the cartel's just watching in a cigarette boat like, you better not.
Yeah. Come out here. We got Bessie
Yeah.
for protection. I got the United States Coast Guard saving my Coke.
It would be nice that they actually did something, you know?
Huh? Right?
The Coast Guard is, well, it's not as gay as the Space Force.
That's, well, but it's
Arguably
space.
gayer than the Navy.
Yeah.
Coast Guard feels like where the people who can't make it in the Navy go.
Yeah. Coast Guard feels like the people who do backstroke in the pool.
Yeah, but the National Guard is more like the moms on the sideline cheering for their fat kid.
The National Guard are the tow truck drivers of the armed forces.
vultures.
Yeah, it's every goddamn representative now is like, I served in the military,
Which is
and then
more
you Google it, and it's like,
respectable.
oh, you're a National Guard guy.
Which is more respectable, National Guard or Army Reserve?
I think they're the same thing, right?
I don't know.
Who gets the cooler guns?
That's a good question. But I know the Army Reserve is
Army
all
Reserve
about,
goes to Iraq sometimes.
But they also say for 1 weekend a month.
Yeah.
That's a very low time commitment.
But
for
National Guard
respect.
knows where home's at.
National Guard, I feel like, gets sent out fucking whenever.
National Guard gets sent out when we're protesting ourselves. Well, they dropped the Marines last. We talked about that. On
The last time they got mobilized, I think, was to get Ted Cruz to his vacation on time. Like, just make sure he hit that flight to Greece.
Did you see that someone posted that and I thought it was funny. It goes, the weather's not bad enough in Houston. Ted Cruz is still at home.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
He's our early warning system.
Of all things, a senator in Cancun.
Yeah.
Of all places. I mean, come on. If I'm gonna do tax dollars that way, I'm going to Tahiti, bro.
Yeah.
I want to get blown on the beach.
There you go. Not by some toothless donkey.
Well, I don't know.
And on that note, we're running right up against time.
Love how we ended that with a bang.
You gotta. Where can they find you on social media? Right?
Across all platforms, it's the Duke of Houston, but an A because a golden doodle beat me to it with 5 followers. They won't sell it to me either. I'm like, dude, I'll give you $100 for the name, the Duke of Houston.
Yeah.
No, our golden doodle is the influencer. No, you haven't posted in 3 years. Hook it up.
Okay, but by the same token, like, there's a ticking clock on that Instagram that you should be able to outweight.
Fantastic. You can.
You just got to kill one dog for the real estate you want.
Shave him, put him down, fuck up his mane, do anything.
Do like the white protesters and just throw paint on the fur. Just ruin the Instagram.
Your dog's in blackface.
Your dog's in blackface.
The Duke of Houston, racist dog. Yeah.
Will, where can they find you?
You can find me at the Duke of Houston. Yeah.
You do look like you're part golden doodle.
Yeah, you can find me at the Duke of Houston, but blackface. No, it's Will_Loden. Yeah, I'm gonna be all over the country this summer, so yeah, please follow me.
If you're in the country, please find Will.
Yeah,
he'll be all over you. And find me on Instagram at Very Dark Comedy as well. Good night, everybody.
Sweet dreams.